For the next 3 weeks, Royally Screwed is on a short hiatus, while 2 of our players are currently away due to military orders. We will return to all the idiotic hijinks of our Curse of Strahd campaign on Friday, April 1st. However, our players did get together both in person and remotely for a roundtable discussion to talk about their characters and the campaign thus far. We will also be uploading a bonus episode next week featuring various bloopers and other craziness that were cut from our podcast episodes. We hope you enjoy this roundtable discussion, and we look forward to bringing you more Royally Screwed episodes next month. Thank you.
Welcome to Royally Screwed, a Curse of Strahd actual play podcast featuring a group of motley fools bumming their way through Barovia. Be warned, this is an adult content rated campaign. This means our players use adult language and make jokes of adult nature. Also, because of the nature of a horror-driven campaign, there will be descriptions of torture, murder, and other topics that may be disturbing to sensitive listeners. Listen at your own risk and prepare to be royally screwed.
All right.
I don't know where to hold my hand.
There you go. Party time. We are going to officially start our roundtable.
Yay.
And we will start by going around the table and the computers and let everybody introduce who you are and what character you play and anything special about your character you want to share.
I am Noose. That is what they call me. It's not my full name. Anyhow, I play Daetu. I am a necromancer wizard, and my sidekick currently is Timmy. I'm hoping to grow either him and or his family.
And what exactly is Timmy? Tell the listeners.
Timmy is an abomination. He's he's a skeleton that's been resurrected from. Can I do spoilers?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So he was resurrected at the bone mill.
Little boy bones.
After, basically he got turned into a pie, and so I decided to bring him back, and he is a little child skeleton who is missing, I believe, an arm, a leg, and a head. So,
and a few of his ribs.
Yeah, so he's fucked up.
He's got a mannequin.
Yeah. Because he was kind of, a gimp, we had to, put in some improvising, and we gave him a mannequin head, arm, and leg. And now
he's feeling a lot better.
He's just chilling.
He looks creepy.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, so your turn.
I'm Alyssa. I play both the bard half elf Thixian. I also play Halo, the barbarian warforged. And I have the wonderful little kitty. Wait. I have Ray, right?
You have Ray.
I have Ray. That one's the other one. Who is not really a kitty. I can't remember. Tressum. And he's cute. And he does hex poison, which is great.
All right. Kodiac, go ahead and introduce your guy.
Right on. Yeah, I'm Fox or Connor, however you want to go with it. But I play as Kodiac the Killer. I'm looking at my cheat sheet because I forget something.
I would agree with you. I did so bad.
But I'm a ranger elf, and I'm not as cool as all these other kids that have the side pieces. I'm just myself. So.
All right, Cassandra, go ahead. Give us your introduction.
Hello, hi. I go by Dimitri. Currently, I'm playing something simple. I'm just playing a human cleric, specifically a cleric of knowledge, but That's all I can really say about my character so far.
All right. Let's hear from Velcar.
Hi.
Do not cut that.
I'm Charles. I play Velcar, the Dampier fighter, and I'll go ahead and be Connor's side piece since he doesn't have it.
Let's go. I'll be your side piece as well.
All right, so yeah, we're the amazing duo.
We're a thing.
It's consensual. It's good.
Well, Grim is,
Grim's on his own.
I have a cat named Grim. She's my animal companion and my familiar, and she just likes to chill with me.
I don't know.
And she's been quite,
Useful.
no. Poor Grim has been quite, she needs therapy after some of the things that she is seeing coming out of Kodiac and Velcar's
You can just leave it there.
exchanges.
Hey.
All right, go ahead, your turn.
Hello, I am Ashley. I play Anet, the owl. No, the owl ranger. I refuse to call it by its actual thing because I don't know how to say it.
Okay, and
Bird person.
Eric.
My animal companion is Ava, the owl bear. She helps with fighting.
All right,
And lugging
that's
around
all.
dead bodies.
we're gonna let.
Thank you.
Round 2, baby.
Yeah, round two, let's go. I'm Carrington, and I play Arlo, who is the cleric changeling, and my companion is Hopalong, who's just like a little emotional support toad. He makes a lot of friends. He's doing quite good. Yeah.
And I am Brenda. I go by Braega on Twitter, and I am the Hick DM. And this is the 7 Idiots in all their glory.
Yeah, boy.
We are the 7 idiots.
Yes.
I'll
And
remember that when you're trying to plan something.
Powers
down to
combined, we
little
form one
detail.
brain cell.
Yeah, one.
We want someone to come in and fuck that up.
yes, we want that to happen. So far, we've gone 11 sessions.
Hasn't really been that many.
It has.
Oh, crap.
And in those 11 sessions, most of it was spent running around. You went through the death house, minus a few of y'all.
Yep.
Death house, you picked up Kodiac. Then you got to you went to the town of Barovia. You picked up Irina. Decided to transport her to Velaki. You went to Tesser Pool where you met Madame Ava, and that's where you picked up Daetu. Then you went to Velaki. You rescued a little girl, and that is where y'all picked up Arlo. We picked up Cassandra first.
No,
right?
we picked
No.
Arlo.
Okay, so we picked up Arlo.
Yeah, boy.
I should mention y'all picked up Kodiak in the death house getting beat up by the broom.
Damn brooms, I'll tell you.
I mean, he did come out of the broom closet, so.
We should have known
Whole new
with Kodiak
world.
when he came out of the closet.
Fell right into his arms. Fell right
Um,
into his arms. He said, "Save me."
yes.
I like women.
So then y'all,
So you say.
the secrets we keep. Y'all went to the old bone grinder. You defeated the witches. Then you went back to the Vistani camp where you've picked up Cassandra. Then y'all have gone back to Velaki. We've created Timmy. We have picked up Piddlewick. We have had a couple of Strud encounters now.
And then we picked up Cassandra.
We picked up Cassandra. I already said that.
We
Okay.
picked up Piddlewick before Cassandra, though.
Okay.
Yeah, that was it.
Yes. So, let's start with an easy question for everyone. What has been up to this point? Because there's a lot more moments coming. But up until now, what has been your favorite moment of the campaign? Anyone want to start?
Nope. Let's go, Arlo.
You want to go first? Go ahead.
The very first Strud encounter.
The funeral.
Mm-hmm. The way you said did that, it was so it was really cool.
It was cool. The Strud encounter. Arlo, what about you?
My character wasn't introduced yet, but I liked when people were reading, when we went to the fortune teller. Well, when you guys did and got your fortunes read, that was probably my favorite.
And I do have y'all will be going back to Madame Ava, because Arlo and Kodiac and Cassandra all need their readings. And I've got some other things planned for y'all. Daetu, what about you?
There's two parts I really want to mention.
Okay.
So I really liked fighting the witches at the bone mill, because that one, first of all, we got Timmy, so obviously that's my favorite because he's my child. But secondly, I think that fight in itself was pretty fun, just because somebody may or may not have split the party. Could have really been anyone.
Kodiak.
That one was interesting.
I don't know who that.
So hi, I'm
I don't know what you're
Kodiak.
talking about.
Hi, I'm Kodiak, the party splitter.
But my second favorite, just because I die if nobody mentioned this, was fucking when we went into the book and fucking Kodiak asked young Strud,
"What's your weakness?"
It's an honest question, you know.
I feel did Strud say anything in return of that?
10-year-old kid. Both
said the dark, I guess.
His weakness is
wet in the bed.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
love that thing so much.
His weakness is missing out on the
Too many
Thixian,
go to sleep.
Halo, Alyssa, what's been yours?
Definitely the reading of the but I do agree with Preston that the bone grinder was kind of a badass moment, but now that we had the second or the other encounter with Strud at the cathedral was pretty interesting.
We'll be getting into that here in just a bit.
That was pretty badass.
Kodiak, favorite moment?
Oh, jeez. I think my favorite moment was, when we split the group up. I think it showed.
My time to shine.
I think it showed the unity of the group and how tough we are, and that we can be split up, but yet we still destroy. We still kill some witches. Wink, wink. But yeah, I think that was my favorite moment. I do agree with Alyssa. Meeting Strud at the cathedral was pretty badass. And yeah, that's it.
All right. Cassandra?
I'd have to say my favorite part so far, the short time I've been here, would have to be right before we met Strud and all the chaos was going down and we were trying to figure out exactly what to do. For me, that was pretty fun.
All right. Velcar?
So I think for me, my favorite part now...
bathing with
I'll just say that.
Bathing with Kodiak.
Yeah, in the lake, man. That was such a fun time, especially when he was scrubbing my back. Oh.
It's like a montage. Nice. And this is them running through flower fields.
Anytime, baby.
But no, for real. My favorite part this far is probably the fight in the coffin shop with the vampire spawn. Everything went so right during that. That fight, and that one tried to make a run for it with the bag of the bones that we were trying to get.
And we were like, snap.
Yeah. It just worked out perfectly. We dropped that vampire spawn, we grabbed that bones, but then right afterwards, when we went back to the church to try to bring them back, Strud was there waiting for us, and it was a good showing that even when stuff goes right, sometimes you're in no-win scenarios, and it was kind of a emotional roller coaster.
Yeah.
Coming on a high and then just a complete crash of the low.
Plus, you got charmed.
Yeah, and I got charmed.
And none of us died, so that was great.
Yeah. So, your DM has a confession to make about the vampire shop. DM made it way too easy.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
After the fact, I was sitting there going, and I thought to myself, and I said, God, it was way too easy. Mm-hmm. I forgot the fact that vampire spawn are immune to regular weapon attacks.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Are they immune or resistant?
Yeah.
Resistant.
That would have been
yeah.
So
considering only one of y'all has a silvered weapon. So it was like, we thought about it, and was like, okay, they've been hungry for a while. They just woke up, so they're a little bit weaker. Mm-hmm. But it won't be that easy in the future.
Okay, there you go.
Maybe they were in those crates for a long time.
Yeah.
So, y'all brought up the encounter in the chapel with Strud. So now you've actually encountered Strud in the flesh, not just watch him walk into a funeral.
Some people more than once.
What is your impression of Strud? And is your character afraid of him? Or why? Why not?
I'm going to answer that one pretty fast. Yeah, I'm scared of him. He seems sexually frustrated.
Especially after that little encounter at the window.
Sexual frustration aimed towards me.
The fact that he could sneak into the room in the middle of the night and get away with this.
What scares you more, Strud, or the fact that you liked it?
Terrifying. Yeah, Strahd's a scary guy.
I think I'm in love with him.
Oh no, we're gonna have a new problem on our hands.
Oh god.
Yeah, let me see.
Dimitri, you want to answer? That was an answer.
Cut out. Like your visual.
Yeah, your camera cut
It
out.
do be like that sometimes.
Perfect timing.
Yeah.
Please.
He noped out of the conversation.
Alright. Arlo, what about you?
Yeah, it was lagging for me. I tried to jump on my data.
I wouldn't say I'm scared of him. I mean, I at the moment just don't think we stand a chance.
Yeah.
So like, there's nothing really to be scared about. Like, there's no like chance that he'll beat us or not. It's just like he will. But for some reason, it just doesn't scare me. I don't know why.
So when it's an absolute, you don't have to worry.
Yeah. Exactly. No. Yeah. So it's like not up for debate. So I guess it's more just like fuel to the fire, being like, we gotta get stronger, we gotta get better,
Get the solar sword.
faster.
The lightsaber.
Yeah.
Stronger, better, faster, stronger.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
What the hell is this? Halo definitely is wary of him. He really sees him as a definite threat. So he's considering he's so protective. So Halo's definitely the type to throw himself into the fire to help his friends. So he's definitely quite afraid. Not really afraid, but like wary of Strahd. Thixian, on the other hand, is like, boy, I want your cape. I want it. Give me that cape of billowing. I need it.
That's the one spoiler I've seen so far is the cape of billowing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw it randomly pop up on Facebook as like the strongest fucking magic item in all of D&D's universe.
Yeah.
It's a cape of billowing.
It adds to the intimidation checks.
Yeah.
Alright, so Kodiak, what about you? Meeting Strahd.
I thought he was cute. No, I'm kidding.
Them digits.
Yeah.
No, I think he's gonna be a memorable adversary when we do have to fight him, and I think that it's gonna be challenging. At the same time, I think we got this. Honestly, I mean, I don't think Kodiak's scared at all. I think Kodiak is over here like, all right,
Kodiak ain't no bitch.
Let me throw some rocks over here. I got Velcar.
Throw rocks.
So my boyfriend's gonna beat you up.
I got Velcar on the other side. Just gonna shoot some arrows in them. Call it a day. You know, Velcar's gonna crawl up on a goddamn ceiling and kill Scar. Scar's not even gonna see that shit. You know?
Kodiak's all like, my vampire's stronger than your vampire.
My vampire kick your vampire ass.
Mine glistens when the sun hits him.
Sparkle skin.
Oh god.
Oh yeah, boy.
Alright, Cassandra, how's your feelings on the big bad evil guy?
But, I figure Ancient Vampire, we're not at the point where we can really fight him currently anyway.
Yeah.
But it seems like currently he doesn't really see us as really as a threat because, currently we're not. But it does look like he's trying to tempt us over to his side anyways.
Come to the dark
Because he can
side.
see we could be useful in the future.
Strud, you know what Strud's been saying for the past couple sessions?
What?
Come to the dark side. We have cookies.
Exactly.
Velcar,
Blood cookies.
our party's damp here.
Man, I ain't scared of shit. No, I was kidding. I feel kind of like Arlo was saying, Strud is extremely powerful. Like, we don't stand a chance against him. Like, there's no reason to be afraid of something like that. It's like being afraid of death.
Inevitable.
It's inevitable. It's going to happen at some point. Whatever. You can't walk around every moment being terrified. I will say I'm definitely concerned right now.
Considering something.
Yeah. Actually, what I'm more afraid of is being stuck in Braega forever.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That sounds kind of awful.
The townspeople said, hey, this is our town.
I mean, the best person so far that y'all have met has been the
Apothecary.
We all love Anya.
I was actually thinking of one of the really good experiences.
Except for me, I haven't had
nobody
any memorable
mentioned.
experiences
Was
with
Anya?
I know, I forgot. No, I like the Victor, going and finding me being able to open the door, things like that. I thought that was really cool.
Oh yeah, she loved that.
Yeah, I really like that. I completely forgot.
She just
about
liked the fact
bit.
that I fucked it up
Yeah.
first, and then she succeeded right
And I was like,
after.
there's no way that it's gonna work if I tried, and then it worked, and I was like, and then you might get your best friend. Who
Victor.
hates you. It's unrequited, but...
Yeah, it's unrequited. And I'm willing to kill him in an instant. That's just the type of best friend I am with him, I feel like
You're
he's...
a true friend.
Yeah.
True friend.
Annette.
Yay, I thought I was going to get skipped.
Nope, you're not get skipped. What is your thoughts on Strud?
Minus the experience we had last time where I was like, I shall go on your side.
Oh.
I have
Thanks for reminding me.
that Thix was like, I'm so sad about it, my best friend thing. I'm gonna have to agree with both Arlo and Velcar over here on this. He's terrifying, but exactly how do I put it like that? Hang on, I'm dumb.
He's OP.
Yeah, he's definitely OP for you guys, right?
Yeah. Just what he said and what she said.
I felt as a DM.
I also like his cape.
As the DM, I felt horrible when we had Halo was able to recover the bag of bones after Velcar was being charmed and walking towards them.
He fucking yoinked that shit. He's like, mine!
Halo got the bones, and then y'all were celebrating, and with a snap of his fingers, they were in Strahd's hands, and he destroyed them.
I was like,
I think that's a good display of the power difference. All the crap we went through to get these bones, and he was able to take them from us with just a snap of his fingers.
I want to be that powerful. Maybe that shall be my what I shall try to accomplish.
Maybe.
Is to be so powerful like that I can just get something with a snap of
But it makes me wonder, though, why the hell did he... Although it's probably just because it was such a short distance, but why the hell... If he had something like that, why didn't he just use it originally to take the fucking bones?
Well, think about that.
Yeah, couldn't get closer.
He was probably mostly playing around.
He couldn't get the bones while they were on the property.
That's true.
Yeah, so they had to get removed from the property. Then we tried bringing them back to reinstate them.
Basically, we were basically his.
Yeah, we're a mule.
Yeah.
Jockeys.
Two of the players have been charmed by Strud.
One more than
we
the
will
other.
start with Velcar on this one and come back to day 2.
Day 2 with
They got me day 1 and day 2.
Being charmed by the vampire.
Did I like it?
How was that for you?
I did not like it. I don't like my my free will being taken from me like that. And I especially don't like being forced to do something that would be so stupid to do right after going through what we did to get those bones, and then just to walk in the church and then him just take over my mind like that and force me to try to hand him over.
Right.
Yeah, I didn't like that one bit, and that won't be something I'll be forgetting anytime soon. That'll be a grudge I'll be holding against Strud for a little while.
What about Daetu? Daetu went a little bit further than just the initial charm.
So we're gonna
Yeah, I got a very easy way to explain this.
Yeah,
it's my mind's telling me no, but my body, my body, my body. Yeah, so he suckled on my neck a little bit, and it hurt a lot. Yeah.
Whoa. Ooh, I forgot about that part.
Specifics, he did take over half my life pool just by a little suckling. So yeah, he's not a generous lover like one could have expected. He's
not gentle.
Yeah, he's very
It's like 50 Shades of Grey.
Yeah.
50 Shades of Strud.
He just uses you. He just uses you.
Yeah, he cares.
He's a user. He's toxic.
He doesn't care about me. He just cares about what I can offer him.
So how is Daetu feeling about the fact that Strud used him to open the window to gain access to the room?
Yeah, I'm not a happy camper about it, but yeah, I'm trying to come to terms with the fact that I am currently not in my better judgment. So yeah.
I think the question everybody would be asking though is, would Daetu have allowed Strud to suckle his neck even if he wasn't trying?
I'm gonna say no. No, Daetu, I know that 1d6 can kill me, so no. I'm not putting my neck out there literally for damage.
Alright.
There's a Gato up here. Look at him.
So,
Where you going, Gato?
Said release me.
He's not going anywhere.
we had the coup
Release me, tormented.
that took over Velaki, and a lot of the politics of the Velaki town. So how did everybody feel about the political situation in Barovia?
There you go.
Okay.
I think it was
I
resolved.
mean, I think everything worked out pretty good. I mean, I'm sure the town's going to be a lot happier considering everybody who would have sucked to be under kind of got killed. So
Yeah, I
there
think
you
they
go.
have a good voting system there. I think they're doing really well. They seem to have everything fleshed out well.
So how many, just a yay or whatever, who was in support of Vacher?
Absolutely not.
Yeah, no on Daetu's part.
I was
Absolutely not.
interested
I mean,
in the murder scheme.
I didn't really. I don't think I was there for most of her, so I didn't really see what she did. But wasn't she better than the
Yes.
Burgermeister?
Yeah.
No.
She
tit for tat.
She was
Yeah.
worse.
I mean, she did immediately.
Was she worse?
She
I don't know.
had-
I feel like
she had what
I
the
feel
I mean, like the
did
first
coming.
festivals where if you don't attend, they're gonna kill you and stuff.
Yeah.
I feel like Lady Vacher had her opportunities.
Mm-hmm.
She really didn't get to see what she could have done. She just,
She was a single
I would say I'm
parent.
a yay for Lady Vacher. I'm not a nay. 'Cause I just want
I'm
to
in
see.
the
You did murder.
Yeah, I think she was having a rough time. She was, I think she was having a rough life. She was kind of a single parent to her cat daughter.
Yeah.
The other guy
Who's now
at
an
least had
orphan.
a wife and a normal human son.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Well, normal-ish.
Normal. I feel like she was up against it a little bit more than him, but
Yeah. So
evil's evil.
I'll say that Lady Vacher, I think maybe, who knows, is better than the Burgermaster. Caveat: being better is not a qualification, right?
It's not much.
It's like
It's a negative 20
I-
plus 5.
I've had to tell people that before, but they're like, "But I'm better than the last guy." I'm like, "That's not a good thing. You don't strive to be better. You strive to be actually good, right?"
A
Yeah,
2
so-
might be better than a 1,
Right.
but it's still worse than 10.
Yeah.
Now, I am so happy that the innkeeper is the new mayor, because he really does care for the people around
Forgot
him.
about that.
I don't like her.
And then, of course, you had the realization that Mr. Vacher was still residing in the house.
Well, residing would imply that he was alive.
Yeah.
He was still in the house. He just wasn't alive.
Mm-hmm. Monster House vibes.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah. So the thing is, only
Lady Butcher was
only,
committing necrophilia.
That is a thing.
She was just honoring the dead. That's all she was doing.
She's honoring a part of the dead, but...
Yeah, well, thus far, only Kodiak and Velcar actually know about the whole Watcher thingamabobber.
That's fair, yeah.
So, the rest
I mean,
of
did
us...
you even tell anybody else that you killed Watcher? Or...
No, we don't know.
No one knows.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Yeah, so we are, we're giving our opinion outside what is actually known to our characters.
I don't want to know.
What?
Watcher's very much dead, so.
I don't want to know.
Watcher's very tits up.
Got fucked. She was in power for like 3 hours.
Yeah, she was
Said
living it
dead.
up at night. She's like, I'm gonna go to sleep with my husband.
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn this town around.
Said it's celebration time. She had a little cake on the fucking end table.
Yeah.
Would I get it?
Yeah, you'll get it.
Very nice, Connor. Very
Yes,
nice.
very nice.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like that'd be a Prince shirt, you know?
I have it.
I'm the only one qualified to wear that shirt.
Yeah.
You don't know what me and Carrington are doing when you guys are
That's fair,
having
yeah.
Connor's face.
Whoa, whoa.
I'm gonna be out wondering now.
Yeah. Be like, hey Prince, you know where your wife is?
I'll give you advantage.
No, I don't.
She might be with Carrington, I hear.
He's sitting there talking to me all through the night.
That's how
So,
rumors
Goes
get
down in
started,
the
yeah.
dungeon, stays in the dungeon.
you know, our front door is open now. Everybody in the
Oh,
base.
no,
Fuck
no,
Hi,
them.
neighbors.
Said hello.
Yeah. So we've been here for hours.
Sacco rolls up like, woo woo.
So, questions for everybody but Velcar.
Seclusion.
Oh, you poor buddy.
Yeah.
I know that your characters, with the exception of Kodiak, do not know what the untimely death of Mrs. Watcher are. But the rest of y'all know.
Yeah.
So, what was it like for y'all to see a member of your party committing this act?
I was fine with it. I mean, I like the action bit. Like I like because I think I'm chaotic. I'm chaotic good. You're chaotic, good. And like that doesn't necessarily mean that I don't want to see some people.
Yeah, we're up for some fuck shit, but
yeah, I
only
mean,
if
it's
it
like
like.
yeah, it's how would I explain it?
I really wish
Our morals are flip-floppity in certain situations. There's no guidebook for it. It's just, yeah, I'm down to see a murder. You down to see a murder? And there's nothing we can do to stop it. Like, there's no debating it. I think
if it's for the better good, we're willing to do fuck
for the
shit.
greater
There we
good.
go.
I think in certain situations, it's best for just one person to have their say. Like, group decisions are really important, but I feel like it's important to be able to trust your teammates, the other members of your party, to be able to make the split-second decisions that will better the game and, things like that.
That's why we leave Velcar to be the leader.
But I ain't the leader. That's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna get to that
Every
in a
leader
minute.
says.
Velcar's
Anything
on
you say,
Discord.
leader, I'm a leader.
Saying leader for a lot for someone who doesn't want to be a leader.
It's fine print.
Yeah.
Right.
Alright.
Thixian, he's done things like that before. In his backstory, he has killed people that are bad like that before. So if he knew, then he'd probably be like, "Good job, bro," and then continue to write a song about him.
Yeah. There's going to be a ballad. In
Spider-Bat, Spider-Bat.
Yeah.
Goes
Sounds
kills
like
that
a Spider-Bat
evil
thing.
Kodiak?
Whole musical.
You were there for the event. How did being involved in that make you feel?
I think well, I was on the outside, so I really didn't get to see everything that happened. But from hearing what I heard, I think it kind of made me shocked that Velcar could kill someone, and it made me think about myself.
Like,
Shit, what if I cross the wrong line? Am I next?
Yes.
But
I
I still trust Velcar. I still think that he's a trustworthy person, and I think I would always have his back, and I would hope he has mine.
All right.
I got your back, bro.
Cassandra, how do you think your character is going to feel when they find out what Velcar has done?
Well, the whole thing about the situation was I wasn't really expecting him to just randomly go in and kill her. But when it comes to her actually being murdered, I mean, when it comes to like the methods you use to improve things, I mean, I'm chaotic neutral, so I'm kind of like, I mean, but at the end of the day, we improved the quality of living for the town. I'm sure everyone's happy with the new Burgermeisters. So I mean, we left the town better than it was, so that's good. The murder part was, but yeah.
All right. What about for you, Anet?
Me and Thix have done things like this in the past, so just having one of our much more well-trusted party members commit such a crime, just my goodness. Good job, bro. I really wish I was a part of that crime though, because I probably would have had fun.
Yeah, I want to do crime. Me.
Please allow me to please allow me to come with you when you commit your next crime.
So,
premeditated murder, you know.
Velcar has kind of stepped into his own on that, but each member of the party has their own place in the party. What do you feel is your... I'm going to come back to you about the leadership thing. But
I'm murder number 1.
Where do you feel your character fills the role in the party?
That's a good question.
I don't want to start this time. Let someone else go ahead.
All right, Arlo starts. Let's go.
No.
Let's start with Kodiac.
Ha ha.
Let's go.
We've been starting from this end of the table. Let's start from this end this time.
Yep.
I think Kodiak's position in this party is to kind of like
break the party.
Be a little like he there's a barrier.
Did you say
he likes
be a
to break
little
that barrier,
bitch?
and he likes to go.
No, I said break the party.
Okay.
What was that?
You always break the party.
Ash said that your job in the party is to split the party.
Someone's got to do it.
Yeah, let's go.
You know. No, honestly, I think my part of the party is just to like
split it.
Yes, it is to split it. But that's because I want to show that you guys are strong enough that we can fight a monster without having to be together.
That's good.
And I think that's what makes Kodiak a great character, is that he's willing to take risk.
And until that one time it doesn't work, and
Yeah.
everybody
He's a karate
Yeah, make a new character.
That's why the DM just passes us new character sheets.
Yeah, well,
Everybody
I
take
mean,
one, pass it down.
Kodiak's all about risk, and I think that's what's great about him. He's always down to just, kind of send it. And I'm like, if he can't defeat it, then he's got these great companions next to him that's going to help him out.
Actually,
and I think... So,
I actually like that, because when you take great risks, I mean, you have the opportunity to get great rewards out of it.
Kodiak's like, that doesn't kill me gives me XP.
Yeah. For maybe some gold.
Hey, give me that hit point real quick. I need a plus up,
So I'll chime in with my character. So there is a quote-unquote leader, and so because they're so close, sometimes when other characters have certain ideas, it's like half and half. It'll be like half and half. So I feel like Arlo's decent enough about like giving people the benefit of the doubt, and even though if other people don't quite like it, I feel like Arlo's kind of like, well, whatever, might as well go see. Let's go see.
Let's try it
And
out.
because like there's
It's a
always
fuck
like
it.
people have their own opinions about certain situations, which is good, obviously, because if something stupid's gonna happen, if someone's like, hey, that's probably gonna be really stupid, that's good to know. But it's
roll
also
dumbass
good.
check,
Yeah, the dumbass check. But it's also good to take the risk, like you guys are saying. So yeah.
You just said take the risk with a karate chop.
And then with Arlo's statement about the quote unquote leader, I also think Kodiak somewhat tries to be a leader. Not a very good one, but tries. And I think that's what makes Kodiak such a great character. Is like he's always willing to take a risk, and he's always willing to, if there's a time that needs to be led, He's always willing to step up and take the lead.
So if there's a role to fill, I'm gonna fill it.
Yeah.
I feel like
Kodiac
Yeah.
and Velcar are the leaders.
So let's go to Cassandra. What do you think your character adds to this party?
So pretty much what I'm trying to do, like currently with my character, just try to, when I can, chip in, kind of help come up with ideas for certain things if we get stuck somewhere, and just try to like fill any spots like open in the party, like just watch from the back, just try to do my best to support the party. That's kind of what I'm trying to do right now.
Right. Cassandra also seems to be the academic of the group, always looking for the books and the scrolls. That's something I've noticed. Is that purposely the way you're playing her, or is that just the way it's turning out?
Yeah, well, my character is like a cleric of knowledge, so like when I'm adventuring, I'm gonna try to like gather up what knowledge I can, and right now I got tossed into this unknown land, so trying to discover whatever I can, just so you never know what little piece of information might help the party in the future.
Right. All right. Velcar, your point in the party. Not what everybody sees you, but what you think is your part of the party.
I'm just a man trying to get home at this point. Like, I mean, I know we're adventuring and doing all these things together and stuff, and it's been a great part of the group, but like, I've always been the lone wolf type of character. Like, I don't associate myself with other people back where I'm from. I always do my contracts and hunt vampires and monster by myself. Part of which because I don't want to get close to people, and the other part is because I want to eat them.
Right.
Being a damn peer, like, you know, comes with a lot of cool powers and stuff, but I'm also always hungry. It's a type of hunger that eating regular food will never satiate. So when I'm around other people, I can smell the steak that's flowing through their veins, you know.
In my case, you smell turkey.
Turkey, yeah, for her.
Or chicken.
But right now, I'm just
Whatever
trying to
the
do.
hell owl tastes like.
I'm just trying to do what I can to get through this crisis, so I can get the hell out of here and get back to what I know where I'm supposed to be.
Anet, what's your part?
The useless one. I'm just kidding.
More like the opposite. You're the heavy hitter.
Deep breath.
Roll for D1. This is roll one dice.
Roll for initiative.
Shut
Yeah.
down.
Yep.
It's a 404 error.
Alright, so we'll go. Arlo, do you have anything else to add about your character?
No, I don't
So
think
we'll go to day 2.
Generally, I try to be the utility.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think I need
so
a little bit more time to think
basically, I don't know. It's not like I'm a support because I can deal damage and all that, but I try to help the others deal with any situation better. So, I don't know, using Mage Hand to scout urinals, stuff like that. Or outhouses, do the dirty jobs. Yeah, exactly.
Right,
or like, trying to figure out.
Custodian.
Yeah, trying to figure
You're
out
the
ways.
explorer.
Yeah,
You're
trying
the
to-
one who's trying to find all the hidden stuff.
Yeah. Trying to find ways through doors, you know, that might be glyphed to zap me or something. Or, yeah, like, Timmy is kind of in the long run hopefully going to turn into some semblance of a tank. So, you know, we can have Halo on the front line with some buddies. Rather
goblins.
than, yeah, stuff like that. Or, like, putting the woody boys, I don't remember, the wood sprites to sleep. Stuff like that, just to help, you know, the parties excel. So, yeah, that's the goal.
Alright. Thixian.
Well, Halo first is definitely the protector. He's like I said, he's definitely the type to throw himself into the fire to help everyone else. If he can take a hit, which could, you know, that someone else could not take, you know, he would be that. He's the guardian, the protector. He is also the shoulder that he tries to give, you know, battle plans, but if no one else agrees with him, then he's like, fine, whatever. Thixian, on the other hand,
is the gay bard.
He is the drunken moron who is secretly smart, who comes up with decently... When he's sober, he makes decent plans. When he's drunk, he's a fucking moron.
Which is all of the time.
I know, he's always drunk, which is awesome.
You're literally Venti on steroids.
Yeah. So...
damn.
Velcar.
But
Actually, on less steroids.
The rest of the party has turned to you as the leader of the party. This is kind of a conflict for you, being that you're the loner personality. So how has that been for you?
I haven't enjoyed it. That's what you're asking.
It's like babysitting.
Yeah,
Papa.
in some cases, yeah, it's like babysitting.
What do we do, Papa?
Especially in the beginning, with the drunk bard and the stupid bird all the time.
These are the ugliest babies I've ever seen.
Who the hell are they?
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's a conflict for me because, like I said, like I'm a loner. I don't work with other people too well. But I've been adventuring long enough to where I've developed. I care about them. I don't want anything bad to happen to them, right? But the other part of that is like I'm in a weird ass land with all these weird ass creatures that I'm not familiar with. I don't have a great plan right now, and this isn't stuff that I'm used to dealing with. You know, back home, if someone's like, "Hey, we need to go hunt down this vampire or bugbear or goblin or whatever," all right, I know how to deal with that. But here in Barovia, where all this shit's upside down and crazy, like. I don't know what to do.
Leader's being modest. He's got a plan. He keeps it hidden at all times.
Omnipotent.
Yeah, he's omnipotent.
Leader.
And we can't have a round table without discussing Timmy.
Mm-hmm. Oh Lord, have mercy.
Timmy OPOP.
So
Timmy can handle Strahd by himself.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's the key.
With his
winning the whole thing.
His 2 hit points right now.
That's all he needs.
Yeah, that's how strong he is.
Yeah.
And there's been at least 2 characters so far that have made snide remarks.
Yes.
In regards to Timmy.
Timmy's gonna be the hero of the day. I'm just saying, once we get the lightsaber, Timmy is the optimal wielder.
Before we talk about Timmy, I'd like to ask the DM.
Yes.
What does she view our characters as? Like, since she's leading this thing, like, I kind of want to see what she thinks our characters are.
Oh goodness.
That stupid, silly, dumb.
Just synonyms for
dumb. There's a reason why I advertise this as the 7 idiots in their hick DM.
Yeah.
No, I think each, as your DM, and watching it from the outside, and knowing the situations y'all are going to come into, I see a lot of brightness in each character. One of the things I've already mentioned is Cassandra with the academics. Is something that will definitely come in play and be useful to y'all later on in the game. That knowledge that she wants to acquire. You've got the barbarian that is your tank that is taking the brunt of things for your casters to be in the back. Is well played. The characters y'all have come up with, each one has their own individual personality, and y'all have done a great job making those characters your own. Thixian is a fucking idiot.
I love him.
Oh my fucking god.
So he does make some good plans when he's sober, but when he's drunk, he's a complete...
You're literally never sober.
I can always count on Thixian being shit-faced drunk. I can always count on Kodiac to be picking up rocks and throwing them. I can always count on Daetu asking where the nearest set of bones are so that he can make something.
How many bones are there? Is there a well?
There are still things that have not been fished out, especially like Arlo's story. Y'all have no clue what she is. As far as y'all know, Arlo is a high elf druid.
Yeah.
And or cleric, sorry.
Yep. Sorry.
And character sheet says that Arlo tends to be a female.
Yeah.
Prefers a female, so y'all haven't seen that. So I think y'all's characters are really well fished out. I think there's a lot of secrets.
Which is funny since most of us are first-time players.
Yes. And that's something I was going to ask here in a few minutes is about that for you. But yes, y'all, these characters, and y'all have a long way to go in this campaign, so there's plenty of time to fish those things out. But I think y'all have done great. And I think the characters are great. I can't imagine the campaign without any of these characters at this point. So, way to put your DM on the spot.
Yeah.
Timmy,
Good answer. Good answer, DM.
Yeah,
Good
good
answer.
answer.
Good answer, Steve. Good answer.
Is it on the board? It's up there.
So, a few of y'all were kind of forced into playing Dungeons and Dragons with me. Anet. Thixian.
Hey, I've told you
Velcar.
I wanted to play D&D for a long time.
Was it Force I chose?
Halo.
Halo, yeah.
Well, yeah, that's why the original player of Halo, Garrett, he kind of quit. He was like, I'm done. I can't do it no more. So, that's why I took over.
And for me, it's been like 3 or 4 years, so I wanted to play D&D again for a minute.
So, there's the funny thing is Dimitri is probably the most experienced out of all of our team as far as D&D goes.
Honestly, yeah. Holmes knows everything. Like, I don't know how he does it, but he knows everything.
I don't know too much because I was mostly playing Pathfinder, so I have not played a lot of 5th edition. So I'm just as new as you guys when it comes to 5th edition.
So modest.
Oh, I mean, shit, he knows all the edition stuff. I'm over here like, I don't know what edition you're on.
So,
I was playing Pathfinder. I mean, it's based off of D&D, but...
Yeah, I don't even know what that is. I don't know.
Pathfinder is another tabletop.
Oh,
But
okay.
it's like
Yeah.
sci-fi.
Oh, okay.
Like Star, or is it like
No,
Star Trek?
no.
Starfinders.
Oh, yeah,
there's
that's
different
Starfinder.
versions.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
But
Starfinder.
it was very weird because, like, it looked like Pathfinder was going to do its own thing after Pathfinder, after Starfinder, but then they released 2nd edition Pathfinder, and they pretty much copied for 5th edition. So
Right. So we'll just do a quick how did you end up getting to my table, I guess you could say. What brought you, what made you decide you wanted to play, and how'd you get stuck at this particular table? So we'll start with Kodiac in this one, because he was the first edition. We'll
Yeah, I feel like... Sorry.
Well, you were the first person added to the table.
Yes, so I was just at work and I was talking to Velcar, or Charles, however you guys want to call him, and I was just chatting with him, saying, "Hey man, I played D&D back in the day when I was very young with my dad," and I was like, and he said he played it, and I was like, "Well, shoot, let's play together." Next thing you know, you guys started a campaign, and I joined, and ever since then, I honestly, Kodiac is my father's character, but I put the killer on it just so it wasn't really his character, so I had a little bit of a spin on it. But Kodiac's name is my father's name, and so ever since then, when I asked Prince or Charles or Velcar, however you guys want to spell his name,
that person,
that guy over there, yeah. And I just asked him, "Hey man, you want to play?" And he said, "Sure." And next thing you know, I'm 11 sessions in, and I'm here.
Now, does your dad know you're playing his old character, basically?
He knows. Well, his old character was a paladin, so he really is. I'm playing as an offspring of Kodiac. I used his name. I really did use his name, but other than that, it's everything else is original to me.
Right.
Kodiac is the only original of my father, and I have informed him that I do play as Kodiac, and he likes it. He thinks it's awesome that we're playing D&D. Like I said to you guys last session, my dad has met Gary, the creator of D&D, at up in Wisconsin. So yeah,
that's cool. I didn't know that it was your father's named character. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, because so Kodiac was my dad's character. He named my first dog after Kodiak, his character, and then Elron or Eldrin, or I forgot what my mom's character's name was. It started with an EL, and then so Kodiak and EL got together in their D&D session when they were a married couple and all that good stuff, and it's like, so I come from a family of D&D.
That's
Nerd.
cool. Nerd family.
Fucking
Nerds.
All right, so the second person to come to our table was Daetu. So, what's your experience with D&D prior, and how did you manage to get to this crazy table?
All right, so I'll start with prior experience. Basically, the only thing I've ever done was a really, really fun, offshoot. I don't know, it was basically 3-day experience where we were playing as familiars of a witch. So, I guess I turned against them in this campaign, killed my own fucking creators. But anyhow, that was pretty fun. I played a toad, not hop along. But yeah, so that was it was exceedingly fun, and so I really wanted to try, either the same thing or obviously something similar again, desperately. But all my friends that played D&D were really hardcore into it, so I felt like I'd be pretty shit, and so I was always nervous to finally get into it. And then how I got here, Fox and Fox things, and it's like, hey, you want to come over to Prince's house? I'm like, okay. Let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah.
All right, so let's see. You were next.
Yeah.
So you want to explain that one?
Yeah, so actually I got roped in technically by you, Daetu or Noose, because he found out the first night he was supposed to come to the table, Fox wasn't going to be here. And his social anxiety got the best of him. And he said, I can't go alone. He's like, I don't know. Come with me.
Yeah, he messages. He's like, can I bring Garrington? And I was like, yeah, sure.
Yeah, so I wasn't...
it was
ironic, yeah, so it was... I wasn't going to bring Carrington, but that day, before fucking, Kodiak, Connor, had finally called out, he said, can I bring my wife? Can I bring Ange? Right?
Right.
And I was like...
I have a wife.
I said, he's bringing his wife. I already wanted to bring Carrington, but I didn't know if it was cool. So I was like, well, you already asked. So if we're on the broaching the topic of bringing wives, I'm like, it's all good if I bring mine. And then
when he had Dipski,
it was more definitive. Yeah,
it worked out. So you weren't all alone.
Because I didn't want to bring her desperately because I wanted to see how the D&D would work so badly.
Because we talked about it before, playing D&D and stuff like that. And actually, for his birthday, I bought him. I thought it'd be two-player.
Yeah.
And this is how we don't know anything about it. I bought it off Amazon. This little 2-player Dungeons and Dragons. It was a small little kit, and we were so definitely can't play it with 2 players.
So she got, I don't know what she bought at lunch. It was specifically a D&D starter pack.
Yeah, starter
kit. You got the starter kit that's
exactly.
Lost Minds of Phantom.
Yeah. And so she got that, and she thought that it had a pre-made dungeon basically or whatever to explore.
Well, it does, but you got
exactly.
2 players.
Yeah, and so it wouldn't have worked out of us just playing.
So we had been interested, and I had been interested in at least learning about it, or at least supporting you in your venture of it, because I think it's a really good outlet. And I actually didn't even end up playing the first few times that I came and sat in, because I needed to see how it went. Because I'm not very good on the spot, and it's such a new thing. And I was like, I needed to see it before I could join, because I was like, I don't know if I can do this. Because I thought it was cool regardless, but I was like, I don't know if I have
the ability to be functional in this game. But
call
yeah,
shit.
no.
Yeah.
By like I think it was like the third. I was like, yeah, no, I'm pretty good. I think I can do this, and so far it's been great. So no regrets.
Helped her make the cleric.
Yeah,
the idea is all hers.
Yeah.
The changeling, and the whole
I
background.
said, pick
all
something
that.
normal. Pick
Yeah.
something normal, please. I don't know how to help you. But I don't
Why
know
be
what she
normal,
does.
right? Why be
Yeah,
normal?
exactly.
We were literally sitting there making her character like, I don't know shit. I don't know
So
anything
the
about
other girl was like, babe, he's like, please just pick something normal.
God.
So Cassandra, that leaves you. Dimitri, how did you end up at my table?
So pretty much like it started out, it was literally me and Fox were bowling with a friend of ours, and we were just talking. D&D got brought up, and then he told me, hey, I'm in a group, and I was just like, really? He's like, could they take any more players? Because I haven't been playing, like I said before, for like, it's been like 4 or 5 years since I was playing, and I love playing role-playing games. So when I got an offer to actually play here for the first time, I really wanted to get into the group.
How has it
So
been?
that's pretty much the story I joined.
How have you enjoyed the group so far?
It's been really fun. Like, I've had a lot of fun. I mean, it just reminds me of like all the reasons I used to like playing D&D.
Right. Connor, Licky's here looking for you, and she's like, there's no Connor for me to tease.
Yeah, she's over. She's probably over here like.
She's just trying to eat. She's eating.
Please give her some lovin's for me, and then give Gandalf some loves for me as well.
Oh, but nothing for Kenny.
Nothing for Kenny.
Now, fuck Kenny. Kenny's a hoe. Kenny's a hoe.
I'm Kenny's new favorite.
It's because Kenny homie
No, I'm
doesn't
kidding.
mean nothing. Kenny's
Kenny-
a good
Kenny-
boy.
Give Kenny
Yeah,
some
he's a
pets for me.
homie hopper.
But
Alright.
with that, I'm gonna go pee, so I will be back.
All right, go pee,
sh-
and we will save your answers when you get back.
So we'll skip right over.
Yeah.
We'll skip right over you.
Yep. Have fun. Don't fall in.
Should we wait for him or just talk shit about him while he's
Oh,
gone?
shit. I hope his things like he can hear us.
Guy's
as
a
well.
piece of trash.
I'll go waiting.
Because you know I'm
I got all
recording
night.
this session.
Exactly.
You recording the intro off this one?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
By the way, Mom.
What?
Actually, we could do a roundtable. Everybody's least favorite things about Kodiak.
That sounds great.
He's
Let's start with you, Day 2.
All right. First of all, party splitting is the obvious one. What the fuck? He killed us, or almost killed us.
He's gonna end up. I have already said this back
We need to do this
before.
quickly.
Before Cassandra joined us, before Arlo joined us, when we actually had, and when I was the only healer, I straight up said, if he splits the party and gets himself injured, I'm
Yeah.
not healing his stupid ass.
I think my
Yeah.
least favorite thing.
I'm the exact opposite. You should split the party more. I want to see more chaos.
Oh, God.
I think
chaos.
it's bullshit that he uses his body to climb the ranks in the group.
Yeah, that's pretty fucked up.
He's
I,
using sexy bath time
Yes.
to go on murder mystery freaking little outings at night.
He thinks just because he smells good, he's
Yeah,
better than the
he
rest
thinks
of
he
us.
smells like an actual person.
Just because he hasn't bathed or
Yeah.
is bathed in the past 3 months.
The first, after the first session, when they got out of the death house and they got to Barovia, and they were talking to the brother, and you and Kodiak had stepped out onto out of the house.
Beautiful.
From the bats.
To throw stuff up.
He's
back.
throwing rocks at shit, and then they see the woman crying in the house. So he's like, "I'm gonna throw a rock at her." Oh, shit. He comes back,
He's back.
and I'm like, fuck.
Where are your name tags, Fox?
What do I need name tags for when I'm?
What a dirt bag. Where are your fleece without name tags?
I'm like, dude, he's gonna be a murder hobo.
Oh, yeah.
You know.
That's where we've actually done pretty good about not just murderifying everything we come across in our path.
So far.
So, yeah.
Hey,
We did kill
Kodiak,
Bodger.
you might want to take off
Well,
your
we didn't have a
headphones.
group.
Right, yeah.
So that you don't hear
Someone
what
killed
we're
Bodger.
doing.
Yeah.
Being the murder hobo. Yeah, actually, Velcar's the murder hobo.
Yeah.
He's the
Yeah.
one
So
killing
far,
people.
you're in the lead.
That's for a good
When we were gone, we were talking about how you definitely need to split the party more, Fox.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
We're trying to see
That's
more
what-
of that in the future.
That's what I'm saying.
I'll
Let's
go with you. Me and you, let's go.
Let's go, Cassandra. Let's do this.
As long as I don't get knocked unconscious, we'll be way good.
So, day 2.
Yep.
What was her name? Beth?
Oh yeah, the tempted witch.
The goo pile?
Yeah.
Let's just call her Goo Girl.
Yeah.
Day 2, what lessons did we learn from the Beth?
Practice necromancy more, so it doesn't go wrong.
And also check the fucking Best Buy date.
Yeah. Ew.
I mean, it worked. So I mean, you still have to do what you wanted to
Maybe
do.
if that corpse
Okay,
was
was
more
she
fresh, then
resurrected?
maybe it would have worked out better.
Yes.
Was she trying to murder us all? Maybe. That was up in the air, really. We don't know how it went specifically.
Well, you do know. You resurrected something, but Strud took over the magic that you were doing.
Worked it.
I wouldn't say. Maybe she was trying to attack something behind us, and we overreacted, and we instantly killed her.
I'm gonna kill you, Daisy.
Yeah, maybe there was. Yeah, she's protecting me. Let's say that. I'm gonna.
Yeah, she saw Strud in the background, and she's
exactly.
So Daisy.
Yeah, she saw Strud talking to me from behind me, like a little fucking Miss Strud. She swiped at him, and then we just killed her. And so now we'll never know.
R.I.P. Beth.
Yeah, Beth, you'll be missed.
And
Next,
rest in goo.
Yeah, rest. R.I.G.
Rig.
Rest in goo.
Yeah,
R.I.G. R.I.G. baby.
So, I guess my next question is looking towards the future, where you think the campaign is going to go. What are you hoping to see later on in the campaign?
Bones.
Okay. That checks out.
Seems legit.
Not dying.
Wow.
I cannot guarantee, as your DM, I cannot guarantee that you will not die.
Somebody's gonna have to die to prove a point.
Yeah.
So.
Not it. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah,
not it.
not it.
Not it.
No,
I have
Nose.
There's
I
absolutely...
mean, I die the most in my parties, so if anyone's gonna die, it's gonna be me.
Let's go.
Let's keep up that same
Sacrifice.
There is absolutely no
not jinx
guarantee that any of your characters are going to make it out alive.
Which is why everyone should have a backup character just in case.
Everybody have a backup character.
I mean,
ready.
that's not a bad idea. I
I
might
have
make
one
like
and
a
day 2.
Yeah.
dummy
He's a
character.
necromancer, so you know what that means.
So.
I can help you make.
I already have an idea. I guess it would be a bad idea to do that.
Yeah.
Save
Use
some
any
time.
cool changeling things. Best bet is gonna be another changeling.
Yeah, so I had one wild idea, whereas if I die, what are the chances I could possess Timmy and use his body as my own?
So you
That
are
not gonna happen.
Damn it.
That would be hilarious. No, you have to make.
That would be actually pretty funny.
Yeah.
That would be
I'd be
hilarious.
down for
I mean,
that.
2
Like,
HP, but...
He wouldn't be able
Like-
to do anything, but
Right?
just chatter along, just
Can't talk.
Ah, give him wizard
Like,
levels.
maybe
Plenty good.
Yeah, with 2 HP still, though. You know, no matter what happens, I'll stay on Timmy's 2 HP.
I will increase the activity as you increase.
Timmy? As
Timmy.
I build
More
onto
Timmy.
him? Yeah.
So Timmy has 15 legs.
Yeah, that's a question. How do I... So, at what point is Timmy no longer Timmy? Because if I just keep increasing him by, like, putting adult skeleton bones on him...
You mean he's
Timmy.
gonna grow up into like, you mean he's gonna be like
At least
Timothy?
give him a
Yeah.
skull.
He's
Oh,
gonna
yeah, that's
age,
right.
He's gonna be Timothy and then maybe Tom.
Yeah.
You know, keep going.
Yeah, Carrington's right. We're gonna change his name as he goes along. So it's gonna go from Timmy to Timothy to Tom. Yeah.
Thomas.
Tom. Yeah.
I don't know. I say we aim high. We try to elevate him to godhead. That should be the goal. That should be the baseline goal.
To a bone golem?
Yes.
That's what I was thinking too.
Oh, what about
yeah.
a bone dragon?
Dude,
We
if
can
I,
at least we at least make him to a demigod. At least a demigod. You don't have to aim too high. At least a demigod.
just a minor
Or
ass.
just turn Timmy loose on Strud and call it a day.
I don't know. We'll figure it out. I mean,
All we gotta do
we
is take
might
a few
find some
years,
interesting
hone his
relics. Do some rituals. You never know what happens.
Let's go, cult leader.
And actually, I guess if enough people start worshiping him, that could help too. So we could definitely look into this.
We just
It could be a little side quest for the party.
Yeah, literally.
So I think everybody's just most looking forward to Timmy's evolution.
Yeah, so so if we all start worshiping, how many more people
Oh
do
my
we need? We got 7,
So is it Timmy
right?
cult now?
Well, we got 8 actually.
I would say a few thousand plus some rituals plus some artifacts, and maybe we could get him to
Some
demigod
sacrifices?
status,
Yeah.
baby godhood.
Alright, that sounds easy, really. A couple thousand people worshiping Timmy. How far off?
Us going around with little clipboards.
Yeah,
like
little
to,
posters.
Would you like to sign up and donate?
Is there even a few thousand people left in Barovia?
Yeah.
So I could see y'all nodding on yours.
Yeah.
Hey, do you have a few moments for me to tell you about your Lord and Savior?
Yeah, Timmy.
There's my son.
Yeah.
It's just like a little fucking kid skeleton with fucking mannequin hands and shit. God.
Timmy starts. Timmy tries to do be a burgermeister. Timmy runs for burgermeister.
Vote for Timmy.
Yeah, we're gonna kill the new burgermaster who's doing a fantastic job. Put Timmy in charge. Yeah. See how he does.
I mean, awaken is a spell. I wonder. Let me look that up.
Alright, I believe in you. Yeah, Dimitri, if anyone can figure this out, it's you,
You
brother.
said everybody
so.
go do Timmy research. OP Timmy.
We're all gonna
Homework.
scrap all our characters, turn them just into buff characters, and keep putting like guidance and shit on Timmy. So Timmy rolls plus 50 on every single fucking check.
God damn.
Alright, so we want to see Timmy evolve. What else do we want to see happen in this?
I'd like to see Hop Along. No,
Yeah,
Hop Along.
we're all gods.
So we're basically just really pet focused.
We definitely.
The end of the campaign, the characters are all dead. It's just Hop Along, Wraith,
feels the same about
Grim,
you.
and Timmy,
and
Ava.
Yeah.
Rude, Hop Along.
Yeah, we could do that.
Fuck Hop Along.
Hop Along's adorable.
All we would really
And Lord.
need is for one of the animal or one of the cats or something to sneak into Strahd's room while he's sleeping and just scratch him in the jugular. It would be fine.
Get Ava to do it, because not only will
Ava
can't
sneak.
into
It's a little too loud.
yeah,
Burst through
but
the
she can
window.
intimidate the hell out of him.
Feathers
This
everywhere.
whole ass grizzly bear just walking through.
Yeah,
Make a stealth check.
But not only can she kill him, she could eat him. She'll bring us the leftovers. Dinner. Serve us
That's
for a
actually
week.
a really good point. I know he can like regenerate and shit, right? So if we just had Ava, if we took him down and just had Ava eat him, would he come back?
Yes.
Inside
No!
of
What if we ate
There-
him until there was nothing left?
I mean, what if we tossed him to a volcano?
And
Yeah,
then
fucking
ate
Lord of
him?
the Rings' ass.
Yeah.
If you can find one.
I mean, he can constantly regenerate, but he can try to do that in a volcano.
Yeah. He's just gonna be dying.
That's all I'm
over.
saying.
Y'all can see if y'all can find one.
Yeah.
Alright,
And
I roll
in the
for,
words of the DM, you can certainly try.
We
Yeah.
can create one ourselves.
I roll for volcano check. Let's go.
Yeah.
Is that the mountains in the distance?
All we have to do is find lava. I mean, we can probably find some underground caverns that lead to some kind of volcanic area.
Minecraft.
Just toss them in there after we somehow subdue them and just let nature take its course.
I mean, all we have to do is dig far enough
Yeah.
down. Just don't dig straight
Kenny's
down.
having a fit. You hear
So-
Kenny?
I mean, we have magic users. We can definitely get far enough down into the earth to toss them into magma.
Let's talk about some of the NPCs y'all have met so
Anya!
far.
No, Kenny.
Oh, I should have known you'd want to start. All right,
I
go ahead. What's y'all's thoughts on Anya
Anya
Swizzle
is the
Stick?
best character ever. I love that old fucking cougar.
She's
I love
horny.
her.
Oh, she's horny.
Kodiac, you have had quite a bit of interaction with Anya.
Oh, that smile.
Yes. I was reading Devontae Adams' post about Green Bay. But
He got
Anya,
sex from Anya. Don't believe him. That's what he
Oh yeah, that's my favorite golf team.
Let's go! Come on, 2 baby!
What is it?
no, but
Oh, of course.
Anya. Anya's a special girl in my heart. If you think me and Velcar have something, me and Anya really have something then.
On the DL at night, you sneak on and talk to fucking Anya.
Velcar,
If Day2 thinks I'm sleeping next to him, but I'm really over at fucking
Stuffs
Anya.
hay into a pillow.
he's like, give me some of that love potion.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, baby.
He's like, oh, I'll give you some love.
Cassandra, what do you think of Anya?
I haven't interacted with her too much. I think I ran into her like twice. She seems fun though.
To be honest, though, I think you have a lot of fun playing.
Oh yeah, I have a blast. You know, it's funny, and a DM will tell you this. that you come up with these characters and you think, okay, it's gonna be a one-time thing. Y'all gone back to Anya like 4 times now.
And we need
We can't get enough of her.
Yeah.
She's too good.
Yeah.
She's an
And we need to
eclectic
come back to
person.
her again because some of us need more experience.
Yeah. We all need more
Me
experience.
more specific.
Oh,
Since
yeah.
literally had no experiences with her other than the one time I.
But she doesn't do the birds.
And I don't do. And I don't do the
Chloe.
people.
That was a whole conversation.
So
She's not like Piddlewink, but she could be useful.
Oh yeah. Rictavio has been coming into the picture a couple times now. What's y'all's thoughts on Rictavio?
Bro, I loved your story.
It was so wonderful.
It was so heartbreaking.
Arlo, what'd you think of what is your thoughts on Rictavio?
I think he's a person's person. Like a personable person. I think he's good at getting people in a certain mood and a certain mindset.
He's good at getting people, bringing the drinks.
Yeah, getting people loosened up. Sometimes people think better that way too. So I think it's good. All good.
Day 2, Rictavio.
She gave me your best answer.
Yeah.
No, it's too late. Go on.
He gets it. Fuck shit. He makes us drink. I like him.
Thixian?
Well, he's my bro. Yeah, we're bird bros. Of course I'm gonna love him.
Alright. Kodiac, what's your thoughts on Rictavio?
I have to say I agree with what's
Arlo?
no
Thixian?
Carrington's character.
It's Arlo.
Arlo.
Yeah. It's a no.
Oh yes.
Arlo.
It's a
Yeah,
Cassandra.
Maybe I should lay off on the beer, but yeah, I agree with Arlo's character. He's a man's
I
man.
gotta edit that out.
Let's go.
A man's man. Cassandra, any thoughts on Rictavio?
I think I've only met him once. I don't think I met him more than the one time. So I don't quite have too much of an opinion on him.
Alright. Velcar?
I mean, he's a good storyteller.
So he smells good.
Yeah.
He's a good storyteller.
He was the one that told the story about the Avengers.
The
right?
Avengers.
Yeah. He's a good storyteller, but I mean,
Gets us
as of right now, like he hasn't really. We don't know a lot about him yet.
Oh, you called him out on that being a lie.
Yeah.
So this is
You're
bullshit.
fact checking it. You're fact
That's right,
checking
fact
it.
check.
It's like a
Anet?
smell the lies on you.
What's your thoughts on Rictavio?
Retardio.
Cannot
Retarded.
I think that's what he was
I
going to
cannot believe you pulled that Marvel. It was so funny. Just
Yeah,
my
enjoy.
goodness.
Barbarian.
Alright.
He's a hoot.
He's a hoot.
Really? He is
See.
really. You had to do that. Yep. The owl says hoot.
Alright, what about
The pun was very much intended.
you've met Vasily?
Again, that's
What-
someone that we don't really know a
We
lot about.
could
We've only seen him once.
That's the guy that studied here.
No, Vasily is the one that came into the church and talked to.
Vasily's the handsome one.
Yeah,
with
Father,
the
what's his
eyes
name?
and the face and the body and the.
The body.
Anybody got any thoughts on Vasily?
Wary.
Like I said,
Very,
I've only
very
seen him
wary.
once. And
Grumpy
he's-
fancy boy.
I'm gonna put a nothing down for Vasily.
Let me put it to you this way.
So is it on the board?
If he does one wrong move, Halo will not hesitate to cut him down.
Alright.
Brr, brr.
What about the
I'll have to
Markovs?
see him try.
Burbs!
Y'all have had some interaction with the Markovs.
I don't think I know this.
The what?
The innkeeper and his wife are
Oh,
Markovs.
okay.
The
Okay.
people at the Wizard
Ah.
Inn, they were also Markovs.
Or is it Martikov or
Yeah.
Marakov?
Martikov.
Okay.
I haven't really interacted with them at all, so
AKA Burbs.
I mean, besides for staying at their place,
I
and
mean, we
whatnot,
don't know that they're Burbs.
taking
but
advantage of their
Burbs.
hospitality. But other than that,
Well, we did the quest for him.
I mean,
So-
We do know that one of them isn't too thrilled with Daetu.
yeah, one of them did shit in his face.
that's true.
Do you remember that?
No.
At the windmill?
Yeah, the
Oh,
bone
that's right. Yeah.
When you
bone
said you
Bird.
wanted to use the bird's feathers for
Yeah.
fletching, so it shit on you.
It attempted. It attempted, I dodged,
yeah.
and I was
That's
going
when
to
you
reverse
did
shit
your
on it.
hand, and
Yeah,
then
it's
you
it.
reversed it.
It didn't
So
work.
how do you like it, bird?
Yeah.
I mean, it was my idea for the bird to shit on his face, and it was a
My
glorious
idea.
idea.
And now you have the whole Ezek situation
Well, Ezek
going
is
on.
dead.
Ezek is dead. You
And
have
this one,
Kodiak.
has the fucking arm.
I forgot about the monster arm.
You don't remember? You still have the arm, bro.
I said it was heavy too.
I mean, what are you gonna do with that thing?
Yeah, please.
Oh, you know.
I think I know what he's doing with it. Yeah.
Kodiak, please explain the thought process behind chopping off the arm.
It's ribbed for his pleasure.
Oh god.
I mean, Arlo has it right to the point, right there, right from the pleasure.
The spines along the side.
It's a texture thing.
Yeah, I mean, like Daetu can't satisfy, so.
Oh my
He'd
god.
rather be the literal monster than you.
That's fucked up.
No, the arm is. I chopped it off just so I could have it, just in case I needed to use it anytime soon.
Use it.
How
Just
are
in
you
case.
going to use an arm?
It's a sword.
Kodiak.
He's
Could
going to take
resurrect
it,
it
and make it
as a
slap someone.
distraction. I don't know.
Yeah. You can
We
use
have
it at a crime scene.
we have
I have an idea.
witches and warlocks in our company, so I feel like they could use it for their stew or something.
I mean, we could give it to
create-
Timmy.
I mean, we could
Yeah, we
we could animate it.
Yo, Timmy.
Yeah.
Okay, we're doing
Give it
that.
to Timmy so he actually has.
Just one monster arm.
Yeah,
They told me he's like dragging a monster arm behind him.
It's
He's
like
like,
a claw, right?
Yeah, it's
You give fucking Timmy a claw, bro.
no, it's a hand. It's got a hand.
And he is in need of a hand because he's got the fucking mannequin one. So.
that's a great idea.
Yeah.
Wow.
See, I was just trying to help out Timmy.
It was fun all along.
Someone has to care for him.
Yeah, that's facts. Let's go. Timmy's one step closer to being a god. We're doing it.
It's happening. It's all happening. It's a lie.
Newspawn over here is happy as hell right now.
Yeah.
What if we
He's
just
like, I'm gonna get an arm.
What if we just animate the arm and attach it to Timmy?
Yeah. So
And
it's
they
got
can be like a
mind of its
unit
own,
thing.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Dude, what the everything, yeah, everything on Timmy has a mind of its own. So even if he's like fucking dead, everything's still moving. God.
Like a Rick and Morty, when Morty got that strong man's hand. I don't know if you guys watched Rick and Morty.
I've seen it.
I saw that
I
episode.
haven't seen this episode.
I think
I'm
that's the
old
last
as hell.
season I saw of Rick and Morty.
Yeah, like Morty somehow gets another person's hand and it's attached to his arm, and the hand like talks to him, and he's like, "Whoa, what the fuck?"
Must be Timmy.
We could do that for Timmy.
Timmy be great.
Timmy's
Like,
gonna be an
he'd be good at like
abomination,
shadow
Yeah,
animals and stuff. Shadow puppet.
dude. He's
He's like, this is a monster. This is a monster. And this is a monster.
pointing at himself. This is a
This
monster.
is a monster.
Please kill me.
So this is an abomination.
Timmy wants to die.
No.
Poor
Again.
Timmy.
Timmy's
You
living
gotta
his
upgrade.
best life currently.
You know what? While we talk about Timmy, what we really got to do is upgrade Pitawing.
Hell yeah.
Piddlewick.
I don't like the idea of upgrading him. He's already murderous, and he had very little to go off of the murderous
All
intent.
all we need to do is give him like armor.
Yeah, well, we could.
Do a soul transfer, Piddlewick into
Timmy?
Halo.
Oh, okay.
No!
Too much power.
Yeah, literally.
No!
Yes! I want to know what kind of chaos this would create.
No!
That's just
I
downright
mean,
scary.
Actually, that does actually sounds kind of cool. I mean, I wouldn't want to be around it, but it does sound like it'd be fun.
You know what? You can certainly try.
No, Halo would not be down for that, thanks.
There's definitely a spell for that, and we can definitely find it. I wonder, a soul jar?
I don't know. I don't trust Piddlewinks in a fucking like a small mannequin body. I don't trust. So the fact that he would get Halo's body, yeah, who is our only tank. Oh,
We just smash this all to death.
yeah, we need that guy. You know,
We'll teach him some more and figure out his
Okay.
intentions.
yeah, maybe we could put him in like Lancelot or something a little bit
Oh
less
my
intimidating.
Get some real chuckle vibes.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, what are we gonna do with that fucking dog?
He
Yeah.
just follows us everywhere.
Yeah, thus far no one has claimed
doesn't
Lancelot.
really do
so,
anything.
so
We're gonna eat it.
I've thought about, maybe just making Lancelot my own familiar, and then adding
killing them.
Yeah, so I still have a few spells I can learn, so I was thinking about adding like Dragon's Breath to him, so that Lancelot could be out here just spewing fucking damage.
He could be helping us fight.
Yeah, he could. That was my idea, but
the dog is going to have Dragon Breath.
I was thinking about it, but we'll see.
The dog?
Yeah, probably 2 as well.
I'll have to
Maybe
look it
1,
up.
yeah.
I'm sure
He's
it's in the
probably
monster.
He's probably
Honestly.
Let's name the
Give
dog
Timmy the
Bailey.
dragon's breath.
Name him what?
Bailey.
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 And what happens if Bailey dies? Yeah, I didn't think that far. Did you?
Yeah, then Kodiac must die.
Here's a question for everyone.
There you go.
So, like, I admitted I screwed up the other day with the vampires. What have you done with your characters? Alright, so quick question. Well, this is the last question anyway.
Oh, perfect.
I've screwed up. How have y'all screwed up? What do y'all wish y'all had done different?
We should let Kodiak start this one.
Yeah, Kodiak, you're a good one to start.
That's
How
the
about,
thing, though.
how about
he
not
doesn't see that he's done
splitting
anything
the
wrong.
fucking party?
Said nothing. So I'm a god myself.
I think throwing rocks was my biggest mistake.
He's learned.
No, I do agree. I think splitting the party. Well, I heard some noises upstairs in that windmill, and I wanted to see what it was. And I think
Maybe it was best to not try
I got
to karate
overtaken,
chop
and
the
I
bitch.
saw. Well, I saw kids in the oven, and I wanted to save them. So I wanted to.
Karate chop.
I thought I could do like a Austin Powers kind of thing, karate chop.
Oh yeah.
But
So
they
it just
didn't
came
live.
naturally.
I mean, they did live, but they didn't. They didn't
live.
do. Yeah.
They lived, but they didn't live.
Cassandra, anything that you could say that you wish you'd done different so far?
Really the only thing that I wish I would have done different, which is just a small thing, is I didn't know about the whole divine focus work, so I was trying to figure out how to actually cast some of my spells and collect those materials, but now I know, so.
So we're going to get your holy relic going to town.
Exactly. Now I can actually do a lot more, which I'm going to be doing in future fights.
Arlo, anything you wish you'd done different?
I wish I rolled better.
Don't we all?
Yeah, no, I think just being more decisive sometimes, or just being quicker with my decision making. I think that would just be helpful, because sometimes I'm like, oh, I need to mull it over, but there's no time. I just need to be able to snap decisions better, faster. Yeah, go ahead.
No. The only thing I guess I wish I'd done differently was the second Strud encounter. Yeah, because I didn't know quite how under his seduction I was. So I was trying to think of what my character would realistically do, but also at the same time, like, like I was trying to think how much would it actually impact my decision making if I was, mind controlled to some degree by this boyo. So yeah.
Boyo.
And Thixian and Halo.
I wish I knew how to play Halo better. I'm still trying to feel him out because I'm still not quite used to Barbarian yet.
Right.
I think I'm slowly starting to get used to him though.
Yeah, you've been doing fine.
Yeah, you did good last
That's
fight.
a lot to keep up with, so it's impressive.
Yeah, the last fight you did some crazy shit. It was like fucking reducing everyone's damage by 50% or something.
Yeah, that's like one of his greatest strengths is that he's able to take hits and deflect and stuff like that.
I think I'm gonna rage.
But with Thixian, I really wish I could do more damage output. I don't have like double hits like the archers or anything like that, and so I'm doing really small pinklings of damage, which I'll have to look into it more and see if I can find a more powerful spell for me to like.
Well, you also need to realize you're a bard.
So yeah,
I know it's more like addition, like buffing.
Velcar,
Velcar.
What do you want? What do you wish you had done different?
Not become leader.
Wish I'd never been a part of this chicken shit outfit. I don't think I've made any serious mistakes thus far. The only thing that I wouldn't say I'm gonna wish I'd done differently, but morally, there's a struggle in my head right now about what I did to Lady Vacha. I'm kind of second guessing if maybe I should have done what I did, but other than that, I haven't seriously fucked up much as of yet.
Kill her again.
Anet?
Kill her again.
Resurrect her.
I wish I would have cut her fucking head off and put it on a pike.
I wish I was less annoying.
I do too.
Don't we all?
Oh shit.
I wish I did that.
The betrayal better.
I wish I did that a bit differently. Instead of throwing Thix under the bus, I probably could have just said something along the lines of, "I'm just getting out of y'all's way," so that Strud wouldn't get angry at me or anyone else in the party. But instead, I betrayed my
between that and the fact that you tend to really want to like run away from a battle, even though you're technically inexperienced.
A hero?
Yeah.
You're chicken shit.
Yeah. You tend to run away. Stop doing that.
So die with the rest of us. Get back here.
Yeah.
So,
Like everybody else.
the next session that we play, we've got dinner with Strud coming up.
Ooh.
Yeah, we do.
We've got y'all's meeting with Rictavio in his room. Working on the book. You have the hook with the orphanage still.
Yeah.
And maybe it's time to start moving out of Velaki and seeing what's outside the walls.
Velaki is basically the White Run of this world.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Will you stop trying to do shit?
I'm just excited they show up to Strahd's and he's like Kronk-esque. He's like in her apron. Spinach puff?
Oh, I love that.
Kodiac and Cassandra, we look forward to y'all coming back so that we can all meet at the table.
No,
we're all going to give y'all the finger. Come on.
Wait, hang on.
1, 2, 3.
Because we all miss you.
Hang on, where's the camera?
Right there.
I feel the love.
Yeah.
I feel the love.
There's Ashley giving you the finger. So.
I mean, shit. Where's Licky giving us the finger?
Oh, yeah.
I'll go get her.
Oh, yeah, you can't see it.
Licky's busy cleaning.
What's that fox? Yeah, what does she want from me?
Licky's loving on Gandalf, so.
Alright, let's go, Gandalf. Let's go, Gandalf!
So.
Let's go.
Alright, that is our round table.
She's sitting on his head.
So everybody say bye.
Bye. Peace.
Follow us on the Discords.
Yes.
Yeah,
Get
I'll
your
be on there
friends.
eventually.
Bring them all over. We're bored.
I'm gonna go die.
Because my players don't even talk to me on the Discord.
Sorry,
I talk every once in a while.
I'm a lurker.
I don't know.
I mean, lurking is a bit.
I need to delete some.
I'm like talking to myself on there and shit.
You just gotta make up a bunch of fake accounts.
No, Atticus helps out with it.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
I see Atticus all over the place.
Oh, that's Fuzzy.
That's
isn't it?
Fuzzy.
Yeah.
Hi, Fuzzy.
We love you, Fuzzy.
Yeah.
The other people that are on there are mostly other DMs. So.
Oh, okay.
Like the Derek. He's got a really popular podcast called How Not to DM. Gadget is a DM for another podcast, and that's who is going to be my DM. That was supposed to be this Friday, but it's going to be moved till next
Ooh, sounds
Friday.
fun.
So I get to be the player.
You looking forward to that?
Yeah.
She has had this fucking character in her brain for so long. She's been wanting to play this fucking Leonin forever.
I'm not doing the Leonin.
Oh yeah, you're doing the.
I'm playing a Tabaxi archer that is like,
What?
totally kick ass. All right, guys, well, hurry back to us.
He poked me in the eyeball.
I'll do it again.
Alright, y'all.
I've got some.
Well, y'all be safe.
Uh-oh.
Y'all have fun. Drink enough white Russians or whatever it's called
Yes.
for me.
We'll call him Bailey. Bailey's
creamy Bailey drinks.
martinis so that we
Yeah,
don't
there
have
you
Russia in here. So
Russia has joined the chat. Russia logs on.
I'll keep drinking my bush lattes, and y'all have a good night. It's 10:38 here. I'm probably gonna go hit the bed because I'm tired.
All right, we're not far behind ourselves.
So, I work
Dimitri's
like a 14-hour. Yeah. Oh shit! That guy's 3 hours behind me. I don't know why the hell he's yawning.
He's like a
Hey, I
90-year-old
sleep
woman.
whenever. I had this whole month off. I just go to sleep when I'm tired.
Alright, y'all.
All
It was
right,
nice
guys.
chatting with y'all.
Later.
Have a great night. Be safe. And as always,
All right.
let me know what's happening.
We will see y'all soon.
Yes, ma'am. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Peace out.
Peace.